Hello, welcome back to Divine Destiny Guide. How are you? Sending you the purest of love and light. We're blessed, highly favored, we're protected. If it's your first time, welcome in the room. Returning soul travelers, new soul travelers, thank you for your love, your support. Couldn't do it without you. May God continue to richly bless and keep you always, always, always. Always. Thank you so very much for your likes, your shares, and for subscribing. It has not gone unnoticed, and I just want you to know that I really do truly appreciate you, and I pray for you and yours and everything you're working on in life, that God will continue to bless you always. Favor, favor on your life. So this is good. This is good. It's like I hear you are people's karma. You are people's karma. And not only are you a walking karma, but you are people's karma. I'm telling you, a lot of people are coming to the realization that you are not the one, you're not to be played with. Because a lot of people, again, they have been doing things for so long and they thought that they got away with it, and they have hurt a lot of chosen ones, a lot of God's people, and God allowed them to get away with it. They broke the hearts and disappointed a lot of people who are God's chosen ones. And God is saying it stops with you. It's like the buck stops with you. It's like no more. No more. Enough is enough already. They have outdone. It's like their expiration date it's up. Their wicked ways, it's expired, and their shelf life run out. The buck stops with you here and now. And you're going to realize, or you're realizing, that as you encounter people who thought that they master the art of deception, when you're speaking up, it's like they're going to look at you as if something is wrong with you. And they're going to be very defensive as well, because they're so confident that, look, nobody ever found them out before. How on earth is it that you, little you, simple you, who are you to be telling me all the wicked things that I've been doing to people all along, and I've been getting away with it? So it's that narcissistic tendency or pattern. And as you hold firm and don't give up and you don't give in, you're gonna realize these people, they're gonna have to buckle. Because I'm telling you, it ends with you, and it ends now. It ends now. Look, a lot of you, you're leaving it all behind. You're leaving it all behind. And it's like, why? It's like, as I was pre-shuffling, why is it that we are the karma, we are people's karma? It's because a lot of you didn't fight with people when they tell lies. Some of you just, and I believe it depends on the mission, because for some of the missions, God says just walk away, leave it behind, don't contest it, don't argue, don't debate with them. I am going to take care of it. And there are certain ones where God will allow you to speak up, so they realize they're not dealing with a dummy. You see exactly what they're doing. You see through the veils. The shenanigan is like they can play it with people, but no. And a lot of you, I'm telling you, very unassuming, because God bring you in, you look so humble. People think that, oh, they're not going to pick up on it. They're not going to know what we're doing. Only for you to blow the cover. Only for you to blow the shed. Because I'm telling you, a lot of these people, they were getting away with things for years. You are even going to find people who whether you are who are older than you, who you will have to pretty much pull out and let them know, call them out, and let them know that what they're doing is wrong and they need to change their ways. You are people's karma. And some of you, you're called to leave it behind. Don't contest it. They, whatever lies, whatever iniquity that they try to pull, you just leave them. You don't fuss with them. And wow. Yeah, so some of you, they hired hitmen for you because, again, they wanted to take you out because of your gifts, your callings. They were jealous, they were envious of you. Some of these could have even been your families as well. These could have been people that you trusted in your life. But I see here at the back, before I started to shuffle, is that your guardian angels, your ancestors and your guides, they stepped in. Yeah, they hated you and were jealous of you since you were a child. So a lot of you, you were born like myself in toxic family dynamics where they hated you since you were a child. You just never fit in. They made you feel bad for who you are. Always find something to pick on you or to pick apart. Yeah. And for a lot of you, yes, it's time for a fresh start. So you're leaving it all behind. Yeah. Look, the tower. The tower. It's like God is exposing a lot of things. So when you walk away from these people, it's like they're left with the shell of themselves to look at themselves, how crappy they have been to people all these years. It's like they're trembling in their boots. Because see, this is a sudden change. They did not see it coming. They did not see you coming. They didn't see it coming. Because like I said, a lot of them, they underestimated you. You don't look chosen. You don't look like the one. There is nothing special about you because God hid you. You're an undercover agent for God. So when you walk away from these people's life, it's never the same. It's never the same. It's like now they're shaken. It's like they're convicted to look at themselves, embarrassed as to the person that they are. Yeah, a lot of them, they're exposed. I'm telling you, they hired a hitman because they thought they had money. They thought they had money to pay people. 9 of coins. For some of you, you were stable, so people wanted to bump you off so they can take away what you have as well. But they thought, or this person thought, that they had the money to pay people to do the job, to take you out. See, Page of Coins, they hated you from you were a child, a page. Because a lot of you, you're very creative. You could have been very nerdy, very geeky, just things where it's like I'm imagining Steve Urkel, where people is almost as if they were embarrassed to introduce you as a part of their family. But it's the good qualities that you have. Very creative, very nurturing. You were small, you were young, but yet still is like there was this leader in you, this go-getter attitude that you have. And this is why they were jealous of you since you were a child. Yep, 8 of Cups. I'm telling you, you're going to make people walk away, or you're going to walk away. When you leave it all behind, people are going to be shocked. I'm telling you, when they find out that you found them out. Seems like he grabbed his jacket and he's running away. It's like dealing with an imposter. It could even be somebody who thinks, say, they're a player, man or woman, or somebody who wants to sell you something. And then when you started to ask questions and pick things apart, they become so uncomfortable that they have to run away. It's like they're in the fire. They can't, they're like it says, if the kitchen is, if it's too hot in the kitchen, then they have to get out. And it's like here, the food just show up at the table, the pizza, the wine bottle is still unopened, and he had to run away because he can't stand the heat. With the tower there, everything is blown open. Everything in the dark is now coming to light. You are people's karma. And this is why a lot of people, they can't face you, they don't want to deal with you, because it's like you see right through them. Because while other people are busy looking at the outside, they can, just laugh in people's face and pat them on the back and send them out, and then they think they won, they got away with something, until they encounter you. You are the one. You are the one. It's like you are the right one, but then it's like you are the wrong one, because they certainly mess with the wrong one, but you are the right one. You are their lesson. You are their karmic lesson to break up their folly ground, to stop the wickedness, to turn inward. It's like God is giving these people or this person one more opportunity to stop, to change their ways. They still have time. Some people will take it up, some people will continue with their wickedness. But at the end of the day, see, at the end of the day, with judgment, at the end of the day, they cannot say that they did not hear the trumpet. At the end of the day, they cannot say they did not get another chance. Are you going to answer the call? Are they going to answer the call and change from what they're doing? Because it's like they have done enough wickedness. They have done some gruesome things, egregious activities. Because when they try to hire people to come after you, whether to take you out and alive you spiritually or physically, these are people who are trying to step in the way of God, to do God's work. You don't blow breath in anybody's body. So how you want to take it away? So you want to be God. You're trying to play God. And God is showing these people who is God. And also, touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. It's like you have gotten away with this. I've given you enough rope to hang yourself, to unalive yourself. They were weighed in the scale and they're found guilty. But God is so merciful that He still wants to give them a chance to wake up from their slumber, to change their wicked ways. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Death. I'm telling you, to change their wicked ways, or else this is it. Whether it's spiritual death or physical death, this is what it's going to be. This is what it's going to be. Some of these people are going to end up in hospitals. I'm telling you, they're going to be very sick. Because this is not the first time that they have been doing this. They wanted to unalive you, and the same thing that they want for you, it's now backfiring onto them. Because for a lot of you, the attacks were right in your home, with the people you grew up with who hated you. For some of you, they were jealous of you. And I'm telling you, if they don't change their ways, it's like they can hide from man, but they can't hide from God. It's like the conversation got too hot there, and this person had to run away. Yep, they're gonna be left in the Five of Swords. When you show up in people's life, it's like, wow, they're left. They realize that they didn't win anything. Like I said, they tried to play God. They were trying to win at all costs to see how they can take you out. And it's like the only thing they end up doing is hurting themselves. I mean, look at the way he's like, look, I mean, if you can see, he's so anguish. It's like he's in pain to see himself. A lot of these people, they're going to sick their own stomach to see how evil, how toxic that they have been when you reveal and open up some things to them, what they have been doing in the lives of people, or to innocent people, people who God, they are entrusted to take care of those people, and they have been abusing their power. Yeah, a lot of these people, they're gonna realize, it's like God is giving them a choice, an option here, Seven of Cups, and he's reading the menu. It's like life or death. He's like, let me think, let me think, let me think what to choose. So a lot of these people, I'm telling you, they will get an opportunity to decide life or death. If they're going to continue down that same path, or they're going to change course. And this is why a lot of these toxic people, they're stuck on you, they're stuck on us. Because even though they can't face you, but it's like you rocked their world, you shook their foundation to the core, because nobody ever tell them about themselves like you have. Nobody told them. They just thought that they could go around hurting people, telling lies, manipulating, using people, want to bum people off to take what they have. They think they can call the shots. I mean, you see in the news what's going on. Everything is only for a matter of time. God gives people a chance. We are spiritual baits. We are people's walking karma. And a lot of you, a lot of us, we are people's lessons. You are people's karma. You show up in their life to teach them, to show them they need to stop it, change their ways. Like the song by Michael Jackson, I'm talking to the man or the woman in the mirror, asking you to change your ways, because the path you're going down, it is not going to end up good for you. It is not going to end up well for you. Yep, it's not gonna end up well. Death, it's not gonna end up well, because it's not, no, it's not today, it's not yesterday that these people have been interfering, meddling in your life. For some of you, it's from the time they met you. They laid eyes on you. They want to mess up your life. They're frustrated because it's like, how comes they were able to do it so easily with other people? What is it that makes you different? You are their karma. You are their karmic justice. Yeah, I'm telling you, Six of Cups. Some of these are people from your past. Nostalgia you shared memories with. You thought they love you. You love them. Yeah, some of these are the people, like I said, they hated you since you were a child. So these could be people in your childhood, in your family. You grow up with these people. You're very familiar with their energies. Yeah, Three of Cups. These are people who collaborated to work against you as well. Some of you partner with these people. You are their business partner. You are their colleague in the workplace, and you had no idea that they were against you. Until, I'm telling you, as the King of Swords, you're intellectually very aware. And so it's like a lot of you is like you're cracking the code to what these people have been doing in the background. It's like God showed you what these people have been doing. And with the King of Swords too, it's Archangel Michael protected you. A lot of you from, look, the Ten of Wands that these people wanted to create in your life. A lot of stress, a lot of burdens, a lot of anxiety. They didn't want to give you a break. This is what, and look at this. They paid people to spy on you, for some of you. Yeah. The first card here, it says talking. So, you know, a lot of these people, they could have been texting, talking, gossiping about you as well in the background, sending email, you know, but you realize they weren't for you. They were working against you as well. These could have even been, I saw the wedding rings, people you have some form of contract with, or relationship, marriage. These were people, some of them you had to leave the connections, the relationships, because they were not doing you right or right by you. The butterfly, yeah. So a lot of you, I'm telling you, you evolve, you grew from whatever this is. You had to release the past. A lot of these people, they paid people to come against you. But you're not the one. It's like you are evolved. It's almost as if they thought you were one thing when you are different. They look at you as a caterpillar, but you're a butterfly now. You're evolved, you're changed. And a lot of them, they could be talking about you as well. They could be talking about you. And the change, because the butterflies also change. So for a lot of you, you know, you impact the life of these people, causing them to look, to go inward, to heal their inner child as well. Some people are going to answer the call. Not everybody will. But like I said, God gave them a chance. We have the Seven of Cups. God gave them an opportunity. Look, shock. The sudden change. Yeah, the new surprise, epiphany, transformation. You know, like the Tower. A lot of these people are shocked when they may look at you like you're immature, a page of coins. You don't know nothing. They think you don't have anything. And when you open your mouth and share with these people what God revealed to you, they're going to be shocked. They're going to look the clock, needing time to heal, running. You know, it's like some of these people with the Eight of Cups, they're going to realize time is running out on them. Time catch up with them because they were able to trick a lot of people. And now they face you. Wow, I saw the card Twin Flame. Yeah, so for some of those, they could be relationships. You were like their mirror held up to them to show them the things that they need to work on. Look, girl with a snake. Charmed or used, enable boundaries. So yeah, and this is with the Judgment. So you could be dealing with whether a girl or a guy who is a snake. This is a Decepticon, somebody who was able to charm people. They were able to use people. A lot of you are called to have boundaries, to put up boundaries when it comes to dealing with people. Oh my goodness, look, death over death. Death on top of death. I can't make it up. The relationship is over, no second chance. Grow and transform. What's dead is dead. I'm telling you, these people have an opportunity to choose life or death. And I'm telling you, whether physical or spiritual, is like for sure they cannot say that they did not get a chance to change. It's up to them. I'm telling you, heartbroken over Five of Swords. Exactly. This is what he is. He's heartbroken, devastated. when they realize all the truth and the proof that you're bringing to them. They lost the game. They're playing like a game here. He lost the game. They were playing, or this person was playing to win at all costs, and they lost. They realized they lost, because in the end they are put out on public display for the world. Everybody can see them. At least you did. God put you in their life to realize that no, what you're doing, you may be able to fool them, or they were able to fool some people sometimes, but they can't fool everybody all the time. For them to realize that there is a God, and God is real, and God takes care of his own. Because like I said, for a long time, these people were very egotistic. They thought that they were getting away with things. And then now you come and blow their cover, reveal to them their heart. How could you know these things? How do you know? How do you know that we hired a hitman to take you out? Why didn't you fight us back? Argue with us. We wanted to drag you down in the mud, but you just walk away? How could you have such peace, knowing all the things that we said about you? We communicated in our group by email and text and all of these stuff. Because you know that God fights your battles. You're an ambassador. And wherever God sends you, you're just willing and you go. Because sometimes I think it's just mind-boggling, where out of the blue is like, how did I cross paths with these people, with this person? But there's a lesson there for them to learn. That they need to stop. They need to change their ways. They need to change their ways. Wow. They need to stop. They need to stop. See, the runner. They have a fear. They're running away. Again, the 8 of Cups. Because this is over the 7 of Cups. Where he's thinking he have choice. But see, time is running out for this person, these people. Let me think. Let me think. Some of them are still going to try to run. Not wanting to face what they're doing. They still want to stand up and defend themselves. Even though they know that they're wrong. What they're doing, they really should stop. What they're doing, they really should be embarrassed of themselves. They're too old for this. Death is knocking on their doors. Death is knocking on their doors. Death on top of death. This is big. I've never seen that. Some of them, they're in turmoil and they still want to run. They don't want to answer the call to stop what they're doing because they're in their pride and their ego. They want to be on the fence. Let me think about it. Let me think about it. It's like they're so toxic and inundated with the evil things that they have been doing for so long. That is like, it's hard for them to stop. They're intoxicated with it. Because it's almost like, without this wicked thing, what else am I going to do? What else can I do? This is all that they know. But God has a way out. You just have to say yes to his will and his way. That's the difference between Peter and Judas. Peter was able to say, "Forgive me," and confess. And Jesus forgave him instead. Judas, out of his pride and his ego, thought that what the sin he did was too big. There is no way that he could look in the eyes of the others, and he decided to take himself out. That's the difference between the end result of the life of two two very, two men who failed miserably, but is to be humble, to fess up to your wrongs and turn from your wicked path, your wicked ways. Two flawed men, two different results. Even though when it comes to sin, the Bible says we all sin and fall short of His glory. All sin is sin. But some people will think they're too far gone and God will never forgive them. But it's not true. It is not His will that any of us should perish. It is not His will. Yeah, the sword and the rose, clarity and truth. So you're getting the truth. The truth sets us free. Revelation, again, it's like the tower. Everything is blown open. Honor and protection, determination. So when you're a part of the family of God, God will protect you. So a lot of these people that you thought were your family's familiar spirit that you grew up with, it was like a love and a hate relationship, hot and cold. And in the back here it says the snake. Competition and enemy. The other woman, look over your shoulder. These people, they were enemies to you. And this is why you came into their life, to change the direction.